The SFU administration first became concerned about the rate of accidents in the hallways when they started hearing reports of student injuries and videos of these accidents surfacing online. That's why we're introducing this new pedestrian safety project.
One thing we noticed from the videos right away was that really, it seemed to be the distraction issue of the texting. Students not seeing obstacles, students bumping into one another. We did these experiments in the lab and they wouldn't let go of the phone, continue to text while they were actually falling. Certainly there was a diminished, response in terms of arresting the fall with the outstretched hand and an increased risk for head impact.
We're working with our partners at Facility Services to investigate a means of changing the walking patterns of students. And one of those options that we're exploring right now is creating lanes so that students could travel safely.
We learned a lot of lessons from the roadway project, and what we're doing is taking that into the hallways inside campus with pedestrians.
Well, much like driving a car, creating lanes keeps people in the proper pathway, especially when people are texting, as they tend to veer back and forth. We're hoping that these lanes, perhaps with dividers, will be able to keep people on the right path to reduce the rate of distraction, collision, and injury.
We're dividing traffic into different lanes for going in each direction. The SFU bookstore will now be giving out lights and NL signs to students. We're also looking at introducing the use of hand signals to indicate turns. Eventually, we're also looking at making the AQ one-way traffic only, counterclockwise.
Fortunately, to gain compliance with these new rules, we've been forced to institute a fine program where those students who are caught distracted walking will be subject to a ticket. Hey, you! Quit texting!
We were anticipating some uncertainty at first with students as they get used to the new rules, but eventually we're hoping that we'll have a more safe, thoughtful, and mindful student body.
We're looking at providing any number of lanes for which the students may want, whether that's a varsity lane or a bike lane, anything that is going to help to increase the safety of our corridors. This is your campus. You have a voice. We'd really like to hear from you.